FOMO, or fear of missing out, a feeling of anxiety and worry that you are missing out on events and experiences, followed up with a compulsive and impulsive behavior to maintain the sense of belongingness. Or, in simple words, you're just feeling left out. I've categorized FOMO in four types, and we'll try to find the reasoning behind that and what can be done to solve these causes and how we can work on these causes. Number one, social media. You won't believe, but the origination of the word FOMO was coined with the birth of social media. Like the social media has grown exponentially, the feeling of FOMO has also multifolded itself. The social media FOMO is mainly driven by the lifestyle comparison, like relationship goals, career accomplishments, fashion, social media, and the list goes on. We try to compare our whole life and events with the one social media post by your friend or by someone else. The key reason behind this, or to point to note here, is we tend to show the best versions of ourselves, and so do others. The social media post guarantees nothing about someone's life. You don't know the happy couple that you're looking at are even happy in real life or not. It's just mere a tip of an iceberg about their reality. One can easily alter their reality on social media, and you won't even know about that. So social media FOMO seems baseless to me. Number two, social gathering. A lot of us feel obligated whenever someone invites us for an event. We may force ourselves to attend that event, but we should question ourselves. Do we really need to go? Most of my friends are a big spontaneous planners. Whenever they call me for a catch-up, I nicely decline that request. Reason being, I'm not a spontaneous person and I need to be told some days prior so that I can manage my days according to that, because I'm too occupied with my personal schedule. Not only spontaneous plans, I also tend to decline invitations. And I just want to clear that it's not because I feel happy saying no to people, but rather I have some important stuffs already going on in my life and I have to sort that out first. Also, I don't say no to all invitations. Remember, being a gentleman means you have to be at people's special occasions also. But rather analyze it from this lens. Is it a really important event? Are they calling you just for catch-up once or twice a week? Or is it someone's special day, like a birthday or an anniversary or something? So yeah, accordingly decide. Always try to go for important functions, but I would rather say try to avoid regular catch-up. This is a really big thing for your self-respect, by the way. I can cover that in a later chapter. This is the realest FOMO of all types, by the way. It arises from the approbative nature of a person. That means being too ideal in front of others or people-pleasing. You won't miss anything if you are prioritizing yourself over others. Number three, gossips. A classic of his politics and the forest fire. Let's be honest, you all like gossips. Spicy flavor to uplift your dull day. The FOMO arises when you're chilling with your colleagues and friends and someone starts an inside joke that you're not getting it, and followed up with unmatched and uninformed information about someone. Let's think about this. If you're a close one, then you must be knowing the gossip already. And if you don't, well, you know the answer. The reasoning behind a FOMO gossip is social approval and social exclusion. Remember one thing, people can tell you gossips without you being asking for it. The very nature of gossip is very problematic. Let's be honest about that. Personally, try my 100% not to get indulged in any kind of gossips, because gossips are really problematic and it can ablaze the whole forest in a minute. Plus, knowing about someone else's affair won't change your life. Number four, trends. The trends I'm talking about here are not social media trends, but rather the real life trends like fashion, behavior, products, etc. Someone starts wearing some peculiar fashion trend and you being you starts losing your individuality and starts to gain social approval. If your circle starts wearing something trendy, you also fall for it. The thing to note here is companies are taking advantage of your FOMO and they're making profit out of it. What can you do now? You must have seen the classic example of I would say sneakers. I don't know why even people spend thousands or I don't know some grands on some shoes. I don't find any logic on that. FOMO is much more deeper if you think about it. The companies and organizations target your insecurities to gain their personal profit. To overcome this, you have to understand one thing. Trends are short-lived and loses one's individuality. If 100 people are wearing same thing, then what is making you different from others? The bottom line. See, I understand we all need to be in tune with our surrounding to be more relevant and to sustain the sense of belongingness. But the truth is, you are literally missing out on everything that is out there in the world. That's how baseless the concept of FOMO is. Let me list out some for you. To be an astronaut, to be a Voyager, to race in Formula 1, to run a company, to visit Japan, to own a vineyard, to discover an island, to fight in war, to have a pet snake, to be an Eskimo, to invest in the best stock, and to run for the US presidential elections. That's why FOMO doesn't make any sense. You can't hop on everything that is out there. You need to settle out with the inner peace. That's the answer. Ostracism, exclusion from a society or group, is the main reason behind FOMO. Also understand that you're not rebelling against certain system. You're just not following that. Simple as that. Moreover, FOMO comes out of insecurity. And insecurity is the biggest monopoly for a lot of industries. For all industries. In terms of social gathering and gossips, FOMO comes out on the cost of self-respect. Your availability and words can easily be shrugged off, even with your close friends. This is specifically a huge topic to discuss, and I'll make a chapter about it. So yeah, that is up for today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you in the next one.